Okay, so the aristocracy, after the schism, where they couldn't reach gratification with the push of the modality, they gravitate towards the celebrity power, to harness the star power, because they're. I can get into that a little bit more later. It's funny because the aristocracy is dynastic, and the problem with the dynastic is that they are too much inclined to consolidate power, that they get more fans. More fans syndrome. Like celebrity, more fans. And they're coming out with this Cleopatra movie. Cleopatra had more fans, I swear to God. I don't know why everybody's trying to act like she was black. We're not attached to the idea of Cleopatra being black. We know she's Ptolemaic. She came from a feuding nobility that were going to wring each other's neck. They were all going to kill and poison each other. They lived traps and everything. They started to catch each other riding dirty all the time. So as far as who couldn't fuck with Cleopatra, it was like some of her own Ptolemaic, clans or whatever. And she wanted to use the Caesar's power, navies and shit, to bolster, again, for Egypt. And Egypt is famous for always needing somebody to bolster for power when they came out of pre-Diluvian or the Typhonian, where they had a paternalistic nobility code. We don't worry about having to try and get back to that, because we've already ran through this already. They had female pharaohs, and it was Nubia. Nubia is like 10 times more than whatever it is that you find in Egypt. It was bigger. It was called Nubia. It was called many things before that. I mean, before Cam and Kemet and all that, it was Tamare and Merit and a host of other. I mean, a whole bunch of names I don't know. You have to imagine I don't know. So. This is because of the technocracy that they want to set up. I could tell it's like they're trying to troll us with no juice. Like, we're laughing at you. You can't mock us, because this is the look of mocking when I'm fucking masking my face in the fucking in the shame, and like feeling for who's no shame or no dignity. You know what I mean? Like, you can't mock me. Like, like they can't mock us like this. You know what I mean? Because, like, we already know it's the problem of the dynastics. They don't fall gracefully. They fall in calamity. They fall, like, calamitously. They don't have natural causes. What the fuck? Natural. I mean, they got more fans. And, people are talking about, oh, she looks like in this bas relief or something, like, they made her to look like Cleopatra Jones, like attractive. But she had this big nose, extended jaw, like pointy, extended jaw and everything. Like, King Tut had more fans. And for all of those dynastics that like to consolidate power, it was like, that's what they get. I mean, that's just what do you? I don't like it. You know what I mean? I don't think that you deserve to be born with more fan syndrome. It's what they get. It's I think it's the Ark of the Covenant too. I think it's what's in with because they always play up the mystique of this shit, and I think like right now they're trying to play up the mystique of Cleopatra, so you'll be like, just love the idea that she's black and just be like, want to attach to it, and then have them come rip it away from you because you don't do no fucking research, and they're setting us up right now so that we will be like politicized against everything educational, we won't want to deal with any of it. But I just want to stay away from all of that. Like, so I want to stay away. I don't want to stay out of it. And you're not wrong if you don't know, by the way. It's only wrong when you're adamant about something that's been proven to be false. And I'm not going to get adamant about somebody who I know is just using this right now to it's the how they do magic and use the media and shit, like all these sponsored news events and everything, why we're talking about the reason, and then all of a sudden it's not the thing anymore. They can, and then we can act like we didn't see the pivot. When they pivot, we have to be like, oh, you don't know that they pivot. then they're gonna play you out like you're dumb. That's a cold choice. Because hey, well, who's that work on anyway? Because if I know, and I know that you're not wrong if you don't know. It's only when you play these little games with people who may at some point in time want to know. So instead of they'll be like stigmatized to stay the fuck away. Because it's shame. It's nothing shame. It's the people that have no shame, no dignity. You're not going to dig into the past and into your history and find shame. I mean, there's Benedict Arnold, and there's there's been really shameful people too. But like. Maybe, what's his name? Cecil Rhodes or something. Who is it that was worse? Who was worse than Leopold or something like that? Cecil Rhodes. I'm just thinking about, because they will get you into this debate about, it depends on what your definition of evil means or something. You don't got to play that game. I'll tone down the rhetoric if I need to get to find you just to know what you mean, because it's got to be irritating when somebody misses what you mean because they're trying to correct you from using colloquialisms. They think that you're trying to enslave their mind by using those colloquialisms, and they just got to allow you to use them because that's for them at that point in time to find out which words are taking energy from you and which words, because you need to get more perspective terminology then. And it's just a matter of being a seeker, searching it out, you know. I think if you're seeking truth, then if anybody tries to get in the way of someone seeking truth, then the universe will let them know and right away. Don't fuck around. Like, don't be fucking around. And it's not because I want to talk like a big badass or I know everything or anything. I just have an inclination. It's like what's it called? A psychic sense, like a sense, like, you know, some chaos energy is about to happen or something. It will make sense later after you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, you have to know why these things are happening later, like after. Part of the choreactive response to phenomenon or something. Takes two to tango. I don't know. Why am I juggling around these? Like, these are like quantum principles, but something like quantum, not principles, but quantum axioms or something like that. And it seems like so simple. Like, that's not quantum science. What are you talking about? Take two to tango. But see, that sounds like do you like to dance or something? Was Tango and Cash? Are you trying to act bad or something?